2026 gubernatorial candidate Troy Jackson has more experience in public office than any of his four Democratic rivals seeking their party's nomination. 20 years in the state legislature, including 6 as Senate president.
And Jackson believes that experience and his working class roots position him well to make life in Maine more affordable. Well, Jackson unveiled his economic plan today in Bangor. News Center Maine political brew host Phil Hirschkorn was there.
Because I am not from the right, I'm not from the left, I am from the bottom.
Fifth-generation logger and former state Senate President Troy Jackson is promising a new deal for Maine voters.
And my contract with working Mainers lays out a bold plan to lower costs, make it easier for working Mainers to put a roof over their head, heat their homes, make ends meet, and afford to go to a doctor and find quality, affordable childcare.
Jackson's economic plan would cut taxes for working families, in part by doubling the earned income tax credit to $649 for individuals and $3,468 for couples with 3 or more kids. He'd lower prescription drug costs, including a cap on generic drug price hikes. He'd tackle housing affordability with down payment assistance, tax credits for renters, and surcharges on homes worth more than $1 million. And he'd lower child care costs so families wouldn't pay more than 7% of their income and get it free in a child's first year.
Child care is the backbone of our economy, but it's breaking the backs of working families.
Jackson wants to fund more long-term care facilities for Maine seniors, which he says are down from 132 in 1995 to just 80 today.
It's my priority to put more money towards veteran homes and nursing homes and start stabilizing them so they're not closing.
To pay for his plans, Jackson would consider dipping into the state's rainy day fund or raising taxes on the wealthy.
Keep in mind, over the last 15 years, we've cut income taxes for wealthy people twice.
Jackson has been endorsed by a host of Maine labor unions, including construction workers, electricians, and hospital nurses.
Troy is a leader who acts, he is a leader who fights, and he is someone with whom you never have to wonder whose side he is on.
Jackson is competing in a crowded Democratic primary with Secretary of State Shenna Bellows, former CDC Director Nirav Shah, former State House Speaker and Janet Mills advisor Hannah Pingree, daughter of the Congresswoman, and businessman Angus King III, son of the U.S. Senator.
Jackson said politicians with the same old names won't solve our problems because the status quo isn't working, and it hasn't for a long time. In Bangor, Phil Hirschkorn for News Center, Maine.